13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we
I got shit going all over my ear. All right.
They'll start out here with the option left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't
fuck you, OG, because I know you on listening and looking.
Pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Talk about 49ers. I know he on looking. Say Panthers say watch some film, nigga.
Drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. On play action, Young. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. It's Young off play action. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of
that should be penalized me like a motherfucker.
And trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Young off the play fake. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And
see what I mean?
Comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Young, he's going to change it up. Young now on 1st down. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, we see they finna rob us in our own gym. Move, nigga. Move.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Walker to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Seahawks had 5 and 6 to start play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games.
Nah, that's my dog playing with his ball and shit.
Compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Keep his ass occupied. He too fucking busy.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time,
Yeah, half these niggas scared to trade and shit, man. They want to keep on to they players and shit. And I good at this team first season. Got rid of all the old bullshit ass contracts and shit. I know it, man. I saw what you do with him in other league. Fuck you.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here.
And I mean that in the utmost respect.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
The fuck?
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Hey, my quarterback ass.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense.
Nigga wide open. You see you overthrew the motherfucker.
Which they were about to do. They pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard.
Move, man. Move. God damn.
Started in dramatic fashion. Take it away. Score points.
Go play with your ball.
And guess what? They'll be flying to go back.
Shit, you gonna have me sound like 49ers in this bitch soon.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7.
Come on, goddammit. Shit. Let's go. Get your ass outside.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nah.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Shit, I bet he would. My quarterback tired the motherfucker. What the fuck he tired for?
Coming to the line here to begin.
Nah, he tired at the beginning of the first play of the game.
Offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be
you ready for that RPO, huh?
This defense tough to run against. And those linebackers.
I said you ready for that RPO.
And there they get him for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll wind up loose. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here.
I should have checked my damn depth chart, man. I had a fucking injury, practice injury, and then it fucked up my whole damn lineup.
Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin.
See, Lockett ain't even supposed to be in that bitch.
Are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Young. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, they were setting up the
bullshit like that.
A lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains, and it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Say what now? Nah, I don't play it on there. I got the 5, but I don't even play that motherfucker. My son be on that bitch.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing people say.
They go play action. Young.
Get him.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop,
damn,
people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
I thought about it, man. I was like, man, but fuck it.
A 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed it all long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos
Try to go and get this game out the way. I got to take my ass into work at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Kick it away is Pinheiro. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Bam.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Yeah, fullback big in the bitch.
And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Then he's going to get this on down.
About to take this nigga out, bro.
Boy, so another interception.
Oh, yeah, you're usually tight. But, shit, nah, this my quarterback fucked up. He all in, you know. Nah, second year. I mean, he wasn't shit when I got him. He was like 61 when I got him.
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep
trying shit. I ain't no hell of a passer, though, man. Shit, I like to run the ball, really.
Now they work on 1st and 10.
Huh? Shit, I been this is my worst season being in this bitch. Nigga, I had a stretch. I was playing you motherfucker. I had like goddamn 9 games in a row. I was playing all these you hard motherfuckers back to back.
Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A completion, yes, but
shit, I just got through playing Redskins ass.
6 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down.
And shit, played the coach right before him. Do what? Yeah.
And understanding defensively what the play design was.
That's once again complete to Chark. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, Young. Open man right side is Chark. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Put the big fool back to work.
There for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. To the right side, this is Walker fighting him off. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Running right, here's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 53. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive?
Man, I hear you grab that nigga 5 yards in.
For any of those coordinators, they just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in 1 drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
2nd and 11. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again.
Nigga tired again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Come on here.
And 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. An option handoff given to Sanders, and he's going to take this
move, go play
right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Move.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Some don't understand. My niggas will be following chalk everywhere you go. He ain't even following it.
Effective gain nonetheless.
Nah, he wasn't even lined up across from him.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They run with Sanders off the option. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
3rd down and 1. Now here's Young. And Sanders has got it complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guy.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Piñeiro's extra point up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like
94 speed versus a 98 speed, and he winning step for step.
Of a young quarterback.
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the
Commentators make you mad, motherfucker. They be talking shit.
Yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
I know I was playing one day, man. I don't know who the fuck I was playing. My wife and my daughter was in here while I was playing. I had the shit, I didn't have it in my ear. Them motherfuckers just laughing and shit. Laughing at Nick because the commentators and shit.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Also, bro, I think Cardinals, he don't be seeing everything, man. That's why I be trying to stay on top of it for help him out. But because I know in the beginning he was missing some of mine too. I used to have to go back and repost shit. So I ain't gonna really say nigga he do it on purpose. I don't think he do it on purpose. And no shit like that.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually
I know. Like I said, I don't think that's the case.
Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching
Look, nigga, you see what you're doing with Chin? You think I'm going to give you Woolen with all that speed to do that same shit?
Maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game not going to help them improve.
They'll run.
Nah, it don't sound good.
Gets around him. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL.
Your first ain't about shit.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Right back to Sanders on first down.
I see you, Brooks.
Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, and that K9, that nigga ain't fumbled in goddamn 2 years since I done had him. He done did it twice already this season.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot.
I was really trying to trade his ass in the offseason, with the beginning of the season.
But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
What?
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Well, nigga, they ain't got shit to do with me, man. I just took you to get something to eat.
All game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Rely more on the passing.
Better find some in that kitchen.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Had his hands
that pass interference.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Over 20 yards down the field, he getting bumped.
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level.
Yeah, you and
since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Made that nigga look like an ass.
6 yards on the return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Talking about my player?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 138 yards.
What the fuck is that he outran like that?
On 17 carries. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense.
It's overall 99. 98, 99. Nah, I got Truz. Oh, okay.
Down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Okay. I was trying to portray him like I had Jonathan Taylor last year.
Usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an